Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Emily Trevathan with Douglas Community Services in Hannibal, Missouri. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. And today we're talking Kids in Motion.
Yes, we are. We're in the third week actually of our fourth week of our Kids in Motion program.
Okay.
Starting today. So it's a 2-week program for fourth and fifth grade kids. They just left fourth and fifth grade kids.
Okay.
And it's a pre-workforce development type of program. They come in and they learn about careers, they get some banking, financial fundamentals underneath their belt, they do some volunteerism. Of course, we're at Douglas, so they learn how to give back to their community in a variety of ways.
Excellent. Well, I mean, we always say that kids are missing. That's one thing kids are missing is kind of like the financial acumen. We go through school without really learning the importance of writing a check, saving money, credit scores, et cetera, right? So you are teaching some of those fundamentals to an age group that I think it's very integral to start learning young. Yes. So that's interesting.
And they are absorbing it like sponges.
Yes.
I mean, within several days, we see them going from, I'm spending all of my money on fireworks to, I'm saving this, and they're thinking ahead as to what they want to do down the road, even if they're still going to buy some fireworks.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yes. Well, there's a delicate balance, right?
Yeah,
we got to balance it out. And at that age, it's still fun. When you get older, you're like, you're starting to work a part-time job maybe, and it's not as fun to think about this stuff because you're actually living it, right? But at this age, I think it's probably very interesting for them to learn and see results as they go, right?
Yes, and I didn't mention, but they do earn a stipend. They earn up to $15 a day based on their attendance, their performance, their attitudes, and just some, generally how are we doing working with others and participating.
Right. So then you mentioned a 2-week course. So it's not expansive. It's not taking up your whole summer.
Nope.
Now, do you just do one of these sessions per summer?
We do 2 sessions.
Okay.
So we do one session with 15 girls.
Okay.
And then another session with 15 boys.
Okay.
And they're equal programs. So the boys are doing exactly what the girls did. And they, like I said, they go out and do a tourism day in downtown Hannibal to learn about our economy there.
Cool.
I bring in entrepreneurs to have them learn about small businesses. We go out into the community to places like Bly Ready Mix and learning about the other industries that are in Hannibal.
Yeah, real life stuff. That's very cool.
We visit a couple banks. Great Rivers Bank is allowing the kids, if they have all of their documentation, to open a savings account so they can, they can take that paycheck, deposit some, use some,
right?
Just like what we do.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, that is so interesting. Now, okay, so are both of your sessions full, or how?
They are.
Okay.
Yes. So it's for Hannibal schools only. Hannibal Public Schools, and we have a whole It's like I said, it's a career readiness, workforce development. I go around and introduce the program. A lot of them know it anyway, but we have an application that they fill out.
Okay.
And then it's reviewed by myself, HR, and the guidance counselors at their schools.
Okay.
So we select the number and then once they get selected, they have to make a choice because we have summer school going on. So there's this choice that typically the girls have to make. Are we going to go to summer school or are we going to do Kids in Motion?
Right.
And it is a commitment because we say you have to be there for the whole 2 weeks.
Okay.
You can't say, I'm going to come for the first week and have vacation on the second.
Right,
week.
right.
It's the 2 weeks you're in or you aren't. And then if they decide they can't come, we have a waiting list.
That's what I was going to say.
Because we get, for 15 girls and 15 boys, we had, a total of 30, we had over 50 applications. So
really?
It's a highly competitive program.
That's awesome. So then when you're looking at the criteria after they submit their application, how do you base it? Is it based on like their grades or their academia or their involvement in other things? Or
It just more importantly, like what's their answer?
Yeah. What are they looking to get out of it?
Yes,
Yeah.
There's a few things. What are your hobbies? What's your favorite academic area? And then why do you want to be in Kids in Motion? So what I can ascertain is, did they listen while I was there? And I can pick up on what they listened to, or maybe they didn't, and they just said, I just want to.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Which usually doesn't get them in the program.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Well, it sounds like a very interesting program. It sounds like something I would have loved when I was that age, just to get you kind of some real life, real world experience in all things work and money and tourism. I love that you're doing that. That is so neat. So outside of that, Douglas Community Services, of course, you do a host of other things for the community. Can you give me an idea about kind of what your mission is in Hannibal?
Well, our mission is just to build strong kids, strong families, and a strong community.
Okay.
So that's where, this Kids in Motion program really settles, is building that foundation from the kids. And as you said, wished you could have done it as a child. We do have parents that, we have alumni that are coming back and having their kids in the program.
Cool.
And that's really fun.
Yeah.
Other programming that we do for kids specifically, just came from there, we started a summer food program in Palmyra for the Palmyra schools for the next 8 weeks.
Gotcha.
That's one thing.
So outside of Hannibal, you're not just Hannibal. So
we are not.
Okay.
No, we are not just Hannibal. We have 8 counties that we serve with the different programs at Douglas Community Services.
Okay.
We have Head Start programming from Marion County to Randolph County to Macon County, down into Pike County as well, just to name a few. We also have volunteer programs within these same counties. CASA, which is Court Appointed Special Advocates.
Just doing it all.
Yeah, we do it all.
Yes, that's awesome.
we like to provide for our community in that way, and not just Hannibal, as you stated.
Yeah, giving back, and it sounds like a cool position to make a lot of impact on not just kids but adults alike, and giving back to your community. I love it. So, if anybody has more, any questions on Kids in Motion or Douglas Community Services, where would they go?
Yeah. So they can go to douglasonline.org. That's our website. We also are on Facebook, and depending on what program you kind of want to look into, we do have an overarching Douglas Community Services Facebook page, or our phone number is 573-221-3892.
Perfect. Emily, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on. Good luck to everybody in the Kids in Motion program, and good luck to you with everything you do moving forward. Sounds like you're doing some great stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
Absolutely.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Mark Dowell, member of the KC and chairman of this very cool event that we're about to chat about, which is Cruising for Charity. Not just cruising, not just any cruise. Tell me a little bit about it.
This is a tractor cruise.
Okay.
It's actually a long tractor cruise, 35 miles. Starts out in Hannibal, then we're going to cruise from Hannibal High School to the Palmyra Fairgrounds.
Okay.
We're going to stop in Palmyra for a pit stop, and then we're going to head on from there to Monroe City, and that's where it ends, at Monroe City Knights of Columbus Hall.
Okay, so a fairly long cruise in tractors. Now, how many years have you been doing this?
This is the first
year. Okay, how many tractors do you currently have signed up? Are we looking for a big parade here?
I'm hoping for 50.
All right.
Let me give you just a little background.
Sure.
So this is the first year in Northeast Missouri. I grew up in Union, Missouri, and they've done this for 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Last year was the first year that I went to Union and did it. They run about 30 miles. They run Union to St. Clair to Washington. And I had so much fun that I thought we could do this in Northeast Missouri.
Absolutely.
So I asked some of the other councils, the other Knights of Columbus councils, if they'd get involved. And now we have 5 councils that are involved.
5 councils, 5 different Knights of Columbus. How incredible is that? And it's all coming back to the community in the form of helping
the food banks.
Yes.
Marion and Monroe County food banks. Along the way of the cruise, we will take any donations as well as canned goods. We'll be set up to take canned goods all along the 35-mile route.
Love it. And then, so what does the day look like if you are, let's say you want to be a tractor in it. We'll talk a little bit more about how to get involved there. But let's say you want to be a tractor in it. You start out at what time and where?
Starts at 9:30 a.m.
Okay.
at the Hannibal High School.
Okay.
The lot that is actually just to the east of the high school, between the high school and the YMCA. So
Okay.
that lower lot of grass lot, that's where we're going to start. We're going to have a blessing of the fleet at 9:30 a.m.
Okay.
before we take off for Palmyra. We're going to go along Highway 168 mostly to get us to Palmyra. And then, like I said, pull into the Flower City Park. Right about 11:30, I expect to be at Flower City Park, and then we'll have a brief, probably 40-minute pit stop. We'll have some lunch there, and then from there we'll hop back on the tractors and cruise over to Monroe City.
Okay. And if you want to give, what does that look like? Where do we go to see the tractors, and how do we give, whether it's canned goods or monetary donation?
Absolutely. You can, obviously, anywhere along the parade route. So I've got the route printed out here.
Okay.
And we've actually got a Facebook page. So
All right.
you can look up on Facebook. And then we've got a QR code if you'd like to scan it and make a donation. Otherwise, we'll take donations all along the route, as well as canned goods all along the route. We'll be set up with side-by-sides to pick up. If somebody's got half a dozen cans they'd like to donate, we'll pull over to the side and take the cans from them.
Perfect. Love it. And then it all culminates into a show and a barbecue.
At the end, when we finish at the Monroe City Knights of Columbus Hall, there'll be a big barbecue there. So we've already got that planned out. And we'll have all the tractors lined up for a big show.
Very cool. I love it. So if anybody wants more information on getting involved, whether they have a tractor or if they want to just come out and see the parade of tractors or give back, how would they do that?
Absolutely. So they can contact me. My number is 573-822-3030. Or there's some other gentlemen that are also on the flyer. I'll leave the flyer with you.
Okay.
And you'll see them all over town as well. Now, we are challenging each tractor driver to raise $100.
Okay.
We're not going to turn any tractors away, but we're challenging each driver to raise $100 in donations to enter the event.
Very doable. Yeah. $100, yeah, we can do that, right? So if you have a tractor and you're interested in, the Tractor Cruise 2025, which is August 24th, get a hold of Mark or crew, which you'll find on flyers located throughout our community, right? And get signed up. And if you want to go donate, stand along the parade route, right?
Yep, that's right.
Or scan the QR code and donate monetarily. I think this is going to be a very, very cool event.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good times, a lot of good memories last year, and the first time that I did. Now,
Yeah.
that was their 17th. They had 166 tractors.
Woo!
I don't know if we'll have quite that many, but
Maybe not the first year,
my
but
goal is 50.
Well, we're going to shoot for the stars after the first year. So goal is 50. Make sure you get engaged, get involved. This is a great event for a great cause. Mark, thank you so much. Good luck. I know you're going to get the 50.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Good
Appreciate
luck.
your time.
Thanks so much. Absolutely.
All right, take care.